Oh my gosh, y'all. Are you kidding me, bro? This thing is massive. This is the biggest pinfish that I've ever caught. I gotta measure this fool. Holy cow, that's a world record right there. Gosh, not sure you want that. You want that notoriety for a pinfish, but good night, dude. All right, settle down. I'm gonna grab this dude and hold him up for the camera. I mean, look at this turd. That is massive. Look at the color on him. I'm not too sure why I'm admiring a pinfish, but good night, bro. All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're fishing some very deep water, and hopefully we'll be able to catch some speckled trout. This stuff is very clear today, the water that is, and that's why I love coming to this area. When it starts to get cold, them trout love to go deep. During the midday sun, they will come up and start feeding aggressively before going back down and taking refuge overnight. And you can access that style of fishing here because it's very deep right here. 23 feet is what the Humminbird is showing, and right up alongside these docks, which is where I'm going to start right over here, they're pretty shallow. So we got an assortment of lures that I brought out. So let's talk about these really quick. Let's see. Medium light power right there. 30-pound Varivas braid. 30-pound Varivas braid on both bait casters. We have 20-pound fluorocarbon leader lines. And then over here on the spinning, these are 7 foot long. Actually, these three right here, 7 foot long, and all ultralight power. The test pound braid we have over here is 20-pound Varivas on both 500 series spinning reels. So yeah, we've already made it here to the first dock that we're going to start trying to fish. So I'm going to start out with this fella. This is my meat stick. It's the Show No Mercy setup right here. This lure has been crushing it for us lately. So we're going to continue using it throughout the winter, and hopefully it's still going to be able to produce. There's no doubt in my mind. So let's get started. Welcome back. Thank you for clicking on today's video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to MDLR Fishing. There we are. Nice thump. Didn't take long. Second cast. And that is our target species right there. Alright, come on. Let's go, big girl. Oh, gorgeous fish. Alright, come on, stop. Stop, 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 stop. We're just going to show you off to the camera, and then we're going to put you right back down there. Woo, that sun. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Did not take long. Yeah, they're down there. We're in 20 feet. I want to say that probably closer to the dock. If I remember correctly, it's around 6 feet, so there's a significant drop right up alongside there, and all you got to do is continuously bounce the bottom with these lures right there. Cast right on that dock. Give it plenty of slack to drop straight down. Wait for it to hit. and then with very subtle twitches, you know, moving it along just like that. Just wait for these guys to bite. Keep your line, the bend that's in it, keep it somewhat manageable so that you'll be able to feel whenever they bite. And that's where that's when the braid comes in handy, because it transmits the bite, and any like thing that you're touching down there with that lure, you can feel it all the way through the rod. The beauty of these rods right here from the Buoyancy series is there's a show through blank, so my finger is in constant contact with it. I mean, some rods have handles that it's, you know, one piece. I don't like those. Kind of, it's like if it muffles it. Look at all this bait right there. Tons of bait, both sides of the kayak. I'm gonna hit spot lock. Ooh, boy, oh boy. I got hit. I really don't talk much about the gear that I use. Look at that. Dang it, we got hit again. But the beauty of this kayak right here that we're using is that motor. It's plug and play. The setup time is super quick and easy. I just did a video on how fast, from the time that I get to the launch, it takes me to set this kayak up. And because that motor, it's designed to go specifically with this kayak, and it just plugs right in and goes straight to the battery. There's no excessive mounts that you need to set up or anything like that. It's a pretty fast process, and it's the unsung hero of my fishing channel because I rarely ever mention it. But boy, this thing is amazing in every regard. Comes at a premium price, but you know, you pay for what you get with this thing. If you're interested in any of the gear that I use, just please go down into my video description. You're gonna find everything from the fishing setups to the kayak and everything else. All the peripherals that you see out here on my deck, those things are all gonna be found down there. Okay, after several casts, the thumps have stopped. I think they've wised up to this lure. I just couldn't really get that hook set on time whenever they did bite. So let's go with this one right here. This will get down there pretty quick. Give them a different look. Here we go. Let's see. Can we make it happen with the old switcheroo? Well, that's taking forever to get down there. Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to use one more lure after this one. I'm going to throw a shrimp imitation and see if they're willing to bite that. And if not, then we're going to move off to the second dock. The good thing is we have to come back through here to go back to the boat ramp. So if I want to fish it again, it'll reset. And oh, got him. He just picked it up. What is this? This bayou, or this body of water, I really wouldn't consider it a bayou, but this body of water is known for its massive sized pinfish. These guys are darn big, and they will destroy live bait. If you're going to come out here with live bait, I recommend using like finger mullet, because these guys will just destroy your shrimp. Put this guy away really fast. Just going to cover my bases before moving off. Here we go, Mr. Shrimp. Steak and shrimp. Could go for a nice steak and shrimp breakfast. Whew. Okay, let's see. Can this guy do it? He's going to take forever to get down there as well. They're very buoyant, not very heavy lures at all. I use them in the marsh all the time. I just haven't been to the sporting goods store to buy the heavier variety, the ones that are meant for jigging. This is like a weedless style. It'll still work out here, but there's other shrimps that are designed to get down there quick in a hurry, and then you can jig them off the bottom. There we go, on the drop. Boy, he's pulling hard. What is that? Is that another pinfish, bro? Good night. Oh my gosh, this is a big, big, big one. I mean, look at that. I wonder if anybody's ever done a pinfish catch and cook. Let's get the forceps and get this guy off. They got so many pokies all over them, I'm not even going to try to grab this turd. End up getting poked and being mad at myself for not doing it this way. There we are. That's a nice puller. He's got quite a bit of bottom end to him. Felt a tap, a very light tap. This has got to be a redfish, man. This thing is not wanting to come up. Oh my god, this is not a red. Little turd. Alright, I know that's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that hurt. Alright. Getting nothing but a bunch of small bites at these last few docks right over here. Plus we were in about 12 feet of water, and right here by this little rock structure, it looks like an old makeshift boat ramp, kind of what it looks like. But right here is where it starts to drop down. And so back there in the shallow stuff, I wasn't really getting hit by anything significant. So let's see if we can come back over here and get lucky. The 20-foot depth is where we want to be, because that's where I was catching the better variety trout. Winter fishing's like a video game. You got your eyes glued if you got a fish finder, and what I'm looking for on traditional sonar is those little arches and then just small little dots, little blobs on the side scan. So I didn't come fish this one over here. In case y'all are wondering, it's for sale. Okay, I'm gonna spot lock us right here in about 18, 19 feet of water. Let's go. Come on, big boys. Need a big mama to bite. Big old fat juicy one. Dang. There we are. Nice trout. That's what we're looking for. About 14 or 15, somewhere around there. Come on, let it go. There we are. 14-incher. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. No, 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 no. Come on, buddy. That's a really nice looking trout. This thing goes down there so darn slow, I can't even begin to understand if I'm at the bottom or not. Usually there will be some slack in your line. Once you hit the bottom, your line will just go limp. And then, oh, there we go. I think I'm down there. Yeah, they're hitting it. That thing held on, but I think it felt like a pinfish. I want to feel the very hard thump. That other lure was getting tapped really darn hard. There we are. There we are. That's the trout. Turd. Get over here. Love it whenever a plan works. There we go. Held on a little bit longer. Small little speckled trout. Here we are. Got a little bit of weight to him. Oh yes, that's a nice one. That's one of the better ones right here. Look at that. That is a very, very healthy trout right there. Oh man, he's got the weight. It's 2 keepers on the day right there. If we were keeping some trout, that's 2 of them for the frying pan. Right on the top of the mouth. Gorgeous fat trout. Soft plastic. They're holding on to it a little bit longer. Took about a 12 1,000 count before I even twitched it for the first time. Just trying to make sure that we get close to the bottom. There we go. Rinse and repeat. A little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. It's another good one. Buddy. Oh yes. Yeah, when you're doing this style of fishing, there's going to be a whole mess of undersized fellas. So it definitely helps to pass the time by continuously catching. And when weeding through them, eventually you're going to come up with a nice size keeper. Oh, there's the bite. That's a good one, and it's a trout. You can feel it, feel him head shaking. Oh, he's not come up yet. So, yeah, there we go. That's another good one right there. Number 3 on the day. All right, sweet pea. Boy, really good, healthy one. We just barely moved over. There's the dock that we were just fishing right there and got a keeper from, and now we're over here at this one. These guys are starting to get a little bit more active. Not taking long to get these bites. There we are. There we are. Look at that. Nice fat back. Got to put the protein on your ribs. Oh man, I love a day like this. That's what the doctor ordered. I mean, pickings have been slim at all the other places that I've been to, and I gotta load up on the fish right now because we've got a freeze that's incoming at the start of next week. I think it's on Tuesday is when it's supposed to get down to the freezing temperatures, and boy, you gotta start catching while you can, because when them freezes hit, they're devastating. It's horrible to go into the marsh and then you see how many reds have died because they can't get out. Those high north winds start to blow all of our water out of the bay system. Them redfish will get trapped in there, and once we get to that 30-degree water temperature, oh my gosh, just devastates our fishery. There we are. That's another. Oh gosh, yes, look at that. A little bit smaller. You shouldn't have bit, bro. Should not have bit. All right, see you later. There we go. Good bite. Feels like another big pinfish. No, it's a good trout. Oh man, this might be the best one of the day. Speckled trout number 4. A little bit bigger. There we go. Nice. Boy, that's a fatty little small yellowmouth right there. Nice, good fatty. Two keepers from that dock right there. I mean, I'm not even far away from the launch. Good for us that we ain't got to travel far and get beat up by the wind, because all these homes are protecting us from it. The other side of, I mean, I'm going to call this like a lake, because that's what I would consider it in any other place. It's on map, it's considered a bayou, or that's what it's named. Offat's Bayou, or Offat's Bayou, however you want to pronounce it. But the other side is getting beat up because of the winds. There we go, another good hard bite. Feels like a trout. All them head shakes. And there we are. Oh yes, baby. Is that number 4 or 5? I can't recall. This guy is long and skinny. No, he ain't gonna be. He's not a keeper. He just looks it because he's super long. But probably 13, 14 incher, something like that. Here he comes to the top, another trout. How big are you? That's another cookie cutter. There we go. There we are. Nice. Oh my gosh, bro. How many times am I going to set the hook? I'm going to tighten my drag up just a little bit more. I'm sporting 20-pound braid. I'm good for it, I think. I'm gonna drive that hook home. Let's see if that's gonna help us out. We get those big thumps. Set the hook, I don't know if y'all heard it, but the drag engaged. It's usually okay. I mean, the way I've had it set, I've got about 3 pounds of drag set to it. Maximum drag is 7 pounds. Here we go. That was a good thump. This guy's pulling. There we are. Come on, get over here. There it is. Keeper trout, baby. Number 4. All right, come here, fatty. Yeah, so this reel that I'm using, it's a 500 series, and the maximum drag that it holds is is 7 pounds, and I've usually got it set to about 3, and that should be good enough for catching these nice keeper-sized fish. Man, you're right on the verge of being a keeper. Let's see. Is my eyes messed up, or is that legit a keeper? I'll find out really quick, and then we'll send this fella on his way. Alright, inquiring minds want to know, mainly mine. Right there at the 0. Yeah, 15 on the button. So 3 pounds of drag is what I usually have it set to, and in order to not break off on the redfish in the marsh, I have it set as such, because too much tension is going to snap my line. But so too much tension will snap the line, and then that's ultimately what we don't want to happen. And so at 3 pounds of drag, the rod, being that it's an ultralight, it will flex, and then the drag starts to give, so that we don't generate too much tension and the snapping of my line doesn't happen. But right now I don't think I got to worry about that, so just increase the drag by 3 little clicks. We'll see if that's going to work. Most definitely worked for that keeper right there, number 4 on the day. Oh, dang. Our lure finally gave way. Busted up. Hopefully I have the other one inside the kayak with us. Let's see. Wrong way. Alright, there we go. This guy back here, let it dry off, and then we'll deal with it later. Gotta see if we have the other one inside here. Aw, yeah, baby. We're in luck. Alright, ready to go. Back in action. Let's go ahead and clip that tag in. And all we need is one more nice speckled trout. Yeah, that's a nice one. That is a good one. Oh my gosh. That is a good one. That is the biggest one of the day. Dude, we just upgraded. Oh my gosh, and he came off the hook. Oh, we just can't get luckier than this. Look at this big fatty. That is gorgeous. And look at that fat back right there. That's why everybody loves to eat speckled trout. They make great tacos. Oh man. These deep water docks, wintertime fishing, they can hold a quick limit, especially on days like this when all the conditions are just right. We've got, I want to say, like 3 days of decent fair weather, not yeah, decent fare, whatever. If you can string decent days in a row without getting anything nasty, then the conditions marry up for these guys to start biting. We got ridiculously high air pressure right now too. Could explain why they prefer the deeper water. Not too sure. I don't look too much into fishing like that, but you know, as long as I follow the winds and the rain, that's pretty much all I care about. Got lucky today, everyone. Nice fatty right there. That just makes the day. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wow. The big mamas are starting to bite now. Get in the boat. No, there we are. You can just feel the difference between the little dinks and the heavy keepers. They're just big time heavy. Boy, that's two casts in a row, back to back, nice size keepers. There's a thump. It's got some weight to him too. Oh my gosh, this dude is pulling. This is a big one. We'll get the net ready just in case. Holy cow, this is a big one. Oh yeah, it's a big one. It's a big darn freaking pinfish. Oh my gosh, bro. Are you kidding me? That's 2 world records right there. It's not quite as big as the other one that I caught earlier today, but it is a massive one. Wow. You done took a crap inside my net. See you later. Dang, that dude fooled me. He had some pull. That wide body helps him to push against the tension. And that's going to be the very last one, and I'm going to turn right back around and head back to the deeper ones that we've been catching all day on, and probably wrap things up from here. So unless we catch some nice big fatties, the keepers, that's going to do it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's just a gorgeous day out here. I've been enjoying myself, kind of like a lizard on a hot rock. That sun has been gone far too long, and it coming back out, warming things up, making the conditions perfect for a great speckled trout bite. Come out here, fish these deep waters. Very popular spot here on Galveston Island, and you can just make it happen. Take a bunch of tacos home for everybody to enjoy. You're going to be their hero. So if you're interested in any of the gear that I use, go down into my video description, click on those links. If you want to save 10% off on the braid that I've been using for the past 1.5 years, some really good stuff. Test it out, see what you think about it, drop me a comment down below. But yeah, great day of fishing. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. And until next time, tight lines, y'all.